What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hamid Babali here. And today I want to talk about something which is interesting. Man, Manchester United must either be really, really cursed or Antony has just resurged, right? In the past 3 games, man, Antony has become a baller. Last 4 games, really. I mean, 2 assists and 3 goals so far in 4 games. Something like that, I believe. And he's won a penalty as well. He's been killing it. He's been really, really well. He's doing super well in his loan spell at Real Betis in La Liga. And I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about why he all of a sudden became a baller when he was the most memed footballer in the entire world at one point. Everybody was clowning on this guy. Everybody and their mother was clowning on this guy for just not doing anything at Manchester United. Nothing. He was doing 0. And people have a lot of arguments. People say it's Manchester United itself, it's the environment, maybe it's the coaching, maybe it's that. But I have my own theory, all right? And the reason I have this theory is because I myself am a professional footballer and I have a lot of experience with Brazilian football. I've played in Brazil. I've played in Sao Paulo. I played in the 2nd division in Sao Paulo, and I played in the 2nd division in Bahia and in Sergipe. So I know Brazilian football really well. I grew up with Brazilian football. I grew up supporting Brazilian football teams. I grew up playing and training with Brazilian clubs and academies every time I would go back to Brazil as well. And as a Brazilian, I know that a Brazilian, like a typical Brazilian footballer, needs certain things in order to thrive in football. And that's why there was this quote, I forget who said it. Oops. There was this football, I forget who said it, but it was a quote, and they said that Brazilians should really only be playing in just a few countries if they truly want success. Like if they want to win the World Cup, for example, or play their best football. First of all, Brazilians need to be playing in an environment that's extremely technical. Our biggest strength is in technique. It is in dribbling, it is in flair. It is not in physical strength. It is not in speed, although it can be speed. And it is not in tactics. It is not in discipline. Our biggest strength is in technique. And that's Brazilians in general, right? They grow up playing on the streets. They grow up playing in the favelas. They grow up playing futsal. And that's just gonna make you crazy technical. And in my opinion, the places Brazilians should be going to play, other than staying in Brazil and playing, there should be 3 European countries, and that's where they should mainly go. Spain, Italy, and the Netherlands. That's it. If you look at history, if you look throughout history, those are where Brazilian players have thrived the most, right? All the Ajax players, all the PSV Eindhoven players, Ronaldo, Romário. Then they went to Italy, then they went to Spain, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho. Look at their histories in Spain. Look at their histories in Italy. Italy is a very technical place, but it's also very sound defensively. So it really challenges a Brazilian player to do what? To use his flair, his technical ability in order to break down such solid defenses. In Spain, it's all about fast touching, very similar to futsal. So a Brazilian thrives in that environment. Same with an Ajax system, an Eindhoven system in the Netherlands. So that's why you see these players, these Brazilians, they go to those countries and they immediately settle in, they immediately adapt, they immediately thrive. I don't want to take away merit, okay? I don't want to take the merit away from the Premier League because the Premier League is obviously the league with the most money, the league with the most, the most technically gifted players at the moment, and the best players because that's where the money is, right? But it's not the ideal place for a Brazilian to go. Not just in terms of footballing standards, because the footballing standards, it's a lot more tactical discipline, it's a lot rougher, it's a lot more raw in a way. But also, it's just ideal. It's not ideal in terms of other factors outside of the pitch, right? The media attention is not great for a footballer, a Brazilian footballer, as well as the weather's not great. We love the beaches. We love having, an environment where we can actually go out and enjoy the sun and enjoy life while playing football. That's got to be a huge factor. I mean, Antony has gone to Spain where the weather's infinitely better, the food is infinitely better, it's all better, and all of a sudden he's thriving. Not only that, but his coach probably gives him more freedom to play, and he's just feeling a lot more comfortable. He's feeling like he's back in his own skin. At Manchester United, he was probably very closed off. He was probably under so much pressure, and he just felt like, I can't do what I want to do because the coach is just demanding something very, very narrow-minded. It's like a Brazilian, we have all this. We have all these ideas of what to do on the pitch, but sometimes a coach, or even just a country system, even just like a tactical system, or just a style of play will just force you to just do one little thing. And that's not us. That's not Brazilian players, man. If you look throughout history, Ronaldo, Romário, Pelé, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Neymar, so many more other players as well that I haven't even begun to name. They're all technical, they're all creative, and they're all effective using that creativity, right? So that's what Antony needs. He needed an environment where he could practice that creativity, where he could practice that effectiveness, and he could practice that technique. And Spain is the perfect place to go for that. Spain is the perfect place. Italy can be the perfect place. I mean, look at how Pulisic, an American, is thriving in Italy now. He's gotten the minutes, and he's showing that technically speaking, he's above other guys. And that's an American, right? McKinney's doing well too. But that's besides the point. We're talking about Brazilians. That's it, really. Go to an environment that suits your style of play, right? Yeah, you can go to England and have success. Look at Willian, look at Ederson, Alisson, Roberto Firmino. There's a lot of examples. And there's a lot of examples of other leagues too. Diego going to Germany, all these Brazilian players playing for Bayern, Dortmund, all these kind of things. But if we're speaking about the biggest legacies, the biggest players, the champions, the world champions that have come out of Brazilian football, if they've gone to Europe, they've all ended up in Italy, Spain, or the Netherlands. And that's where we should go. That's where a Brazilian should be going. Antony played great in the Netherlands, and now he's playing great in Spain. It's like England is just not it. No disrespect to England, because England has amazing football. It's just not for Brazilians. It's just not for Brazilians. That's the end of story, right? You can thrive against an English team in the Champions League. Why not? But play somewhere that suits your style. That's what Antony's finally done. He's played in a place, he's playing in a country, in a league, in a team that not just suits his level, but suits his playing ability, his playing style, his creativity. And that's what's causing him to thrive. So for all you footballers that are looking to go somewhere where you feel like you will thrive with that playing style. Or adjust your playing style, but I promise you that won't give you the same results. Anyways, hope that was insightful, because people are definitely going to be saying how the heck is Antony becoming a baller all of a sudden? He was always a baller. He just was in the wrong environment. And that's a big lesson for all my subscribers. The right environment or the wrong environment can make you or break you. So be careful with that. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys, and peace.